playing a little bit by myself today. Just my keyboard. I have no metal. I need metal. Metal in here. So I have no clue where I'm at on this. Just saying. April. Okay. So we're going into summer. Arrows, but no bow. I'm gonna make a bow. I need 4 sticks. Oh, okay, so somehow I was still left with a stick. Hmm. These right there. Hmm. I think I want to put it more like right there. So for now, we'll put it back. Can I not put it back in there? Put that in there and then just let this fire burn out. We have a match, so okay. Look at that. Huh. That's a no. I think I'm on the other lake in the game, not the one the Swordess is on. Infected. I think that's how this map is laid out, is that there is a lake on each side. Look at this sneaky metal. always push the wrong buttons. So, the one lady that watched us play, if I remember correctly, she told Sortis to make like a platform that we could get on to kill the animals. This is gonna be way more of a grind though, because I'm gonna have to get food and materials all by myself. I don't get this aiming. Like I don't get the aiming at all. Like really gonna have to figure out this aiming. This food's gonna be pretty hard. See, I can't tell if I'm shooting too low or to the left. Uh-oh. Okay. Of course, I had to have the bad luck that I turned around into him. Of course, I wouldn't, like, I don't know, run the opposite direction of the growling bear.
Fresh meat.
Thank you. It actually worked. You just missed it. I just ran away from a bear. And of course, I hear a bear growl, and I turn into him. I ran away, though. Very surprised. But now he's probably like on the other side of that big old rock right there. Thank you. It was very creepy. I was just trying to kill a chicken. I can't figure out the aiming on this game. Yeah, my whole place would be burnt down right now. See me soon. You have to go back to work. Bye. Guess maybe I should just stick with fish. Where did that hit? I have no idea where that hit. I feel very protected. This, this. Nope. This. Hello, Death Ray. How is your day going? Oh. It's going pretty good. Had the first snowfall in our town, so naturally everything's closed. It's been a pretty good day though. The kids are just relaxing, playing video games themselves, just enjoying their day. First of this winter. Yeah, haven't gotten much snow action this year. It's the first of this year. Catch a fish. Oh, a small fish is better than no fish. You need 8? Or 1, okay. I was like, 8! Like, forget fishing. Cook. Yeah, you said you had the IV, that you were needing to do the IV. How did that go? Yeah, they don't really hurt. Not if the person who's given to you are good. Okay. Well, yeah, it's showing up. Well, ever since I was really young, I have a fear. Yeah, a lot of people have that fear. I was fine until somebody fished on me one time. Ugh. Ever since that person fished on me, I've been freaked out about needles. You need to take the bait. No, they didn't get the hook stuck in me. Fishing is when somebody puts a needle into you, but they don't actually hit the vein, like the vein right. So then they move the hook around inside of your arm, to try to find the vein. Like, they'll put their hands on your vein, trying to hold your vein in place, and they'll move the needle around in your arm. It super hurts. And then when she took it out, she didn't put the cotton ball over my arm. And apparently when she pulled it out, she found the vein because blood squirted all over her from my arm. So ever since then, nope, I'm good. I'm very, very good on the whole needles front. Oh, gosh. So I can pick up a fish, but I cannot get water. Yep, that is what they like to call fishing. And if you go somewhere, you can specifically say, you are not allowed to fish on me. So either get somebody who can do it in one try, or you better get lucky. Because I am a strictly no fishing. You put the needle in. If you don't get it, you take the freaking needle out, and somebody else tries. Uh-uh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Ain't about that life. That fishing life. Guess it doesn't matter if I close the door. None of my walls are built. Well, no budget. The name came from Sortis, because he used to have a music recording studio with some friends, and they called it No Budget. So he kept a name when he went to gaming. But if you're talking about the gaming side of it, me and him, like I said before, we've played video games for many years. It's just my mom mentioned one day that she came here to visit us. She was watching us play, and then she's like, man, I would really like to watch you guys more, but I'm going home. So we got to thinking that if we got computers, because at the time we were on PlayStation, if we got computers, we could stream and she can watch. And that's how No Budget Gaming started. Is it's literally just so my mom can watch us game. I mean, I like all you guys too, but it's really just for my mama. It's the two of us. Gecko Man is involved, and Thready is also involved with it. I think Sortis, few weeks back, actually officially told people online that Thready was part of No Budget Gaming. we're two adults who play with two kids. I mean, Gecko Man's 17, but he's still a kid. I don't remember where he's from. Thready? Or are you talking about Gecko Man? Ready? I don't remember where Freddy's from. I know he's like 13. Super good kid. That's why he's not on all the time. Is because, you know, he's a kid. He doesn't control when he games. Like, you can't tell the difference. The reason why we play with the Thready and Gecko Man, though, is because they get what we're doing here. Like, by no means are we saints or perfect, but we want a stream that our kids could watch that doesn't cuss every 5 seconds or sound ridiculously stupid. Because it seems like it goes one of two ways. You either got cussing up a storm, or you got some idiot on there making a fool of himself. No actual game content. Well, my kids watch two people a lot. They watch two streamers a lot that are kid-friendly. And they used to play games. They used to actually play, like, Minecraft was the major one that they used to play, and my kids were really into Minecraft. Now, every single one of their videos is real live videos of them going and doing things. And yeah, they still don't cuss. And they do some cool things, like games and stuff, but they're not actual video content anymore of video games. Because, like, I don't play Minecraft, and neither does Sortis. We played a little bit, but we never really played. So we told our kids that if there was any questions they had, they were basically going to have to go find out the answer on their own. So we allowed them to get on YouTube. And the rules are they can't watch anything scary. If it cusses, they have to get off of it immediately. And so they go and look up Minecraft videos. And watch Minecraft videos. And they learned a bunch of things. It's kind of taught them how to navigate the internet a little bit. And we play with Thready and Gecko Man because they haven't cussed. Not big, really. We tried to play with a few adults and did not work out. We played with one adult for a couple of games. Then he decided to go on, he died and decided that meant that he needed to do a whole string of profanity. Then we were going to play with another adult. And all of a sudden he cussed on the stream, like not even in the game. It was in chat. And he got multiple warnings. And then we kicked him. Me and my family don't believe in swearing. I used to swear all the time. I grew up in a household that swore. And my mom still sounds like a sailor sometimes. Now, by all means, I'm not perfect. I still cuss, but in the last 3 years of our lives, we we've really tried to become better people. And I'm not saying people who cuss aren't good people, but I don't know, it's just something about when you stop cussing, how much you notice others cussing. And you probably deal with this all the time. Like, it physically bothers me now when somebody just cusses. Or I read a funny meme, and they could have totally left out the F word, and it still would have been funny. So we said when we started playing that we would keep it clean for anybody whose parents don't want them to deal with swearing. And I mean, I'm the worst. I mess up at it. I've messed up a couple of times. Also, I don't play like Call of Duty, because I'm really bad at Call of Duty. I don't know. We just try to be different. Because Sortis will do that. He'll go and, like, anybody who follows, he'll go through and watch their stream. And then he'll go on and he'll watch just people's streams that aren't big like we are, that just have like a few people watching. And one night he watched 5 people, each of them a minute apiece. And within the first minute, all but one cussed. He said that one girl, she played for half a minute without saying a single word to her stream. And then the first word he heard was the F word, and then she went right back to being silent. How can you do that? Like, why would you want to watch that? Even in a Christian school where you're not supposed to talk dirty and no means, but F-bombs get dropped by a lot of people. Yeah, but you gotta think too, if you're told that you're not supposed to do it, it feels really good when you do it. So. That was an accident. Or you want to look cool in front of your friends. I did the same thing as a kid. You want to look cool. But wanting to look cool also makes you kind of look stupid. And I mean, my kids know every cuss word. They've heard me say every single cuss word. They know them. And I want to make sure that they know them. Because I'd rather my kids learn what the F word means for me rather than what the F word means from Luke down the street. You know. Because Luke might not say the right answer. Luke might be a jerk. We're gonna get your kid in trouble. But again, that's parent choice. I'm not trying to teach any kids stuff that their parents don't want them to know. I got my own kids to take care of. I don't be adding anybody else's kids to it. That's for sure. I don't care what people think of me. If you don't like me, congratulations. I'll see you 4 years, then bye. I'm gone. You don't have to worry about me. exactly what I teach my kids is the same. It's the 5 by 5 rule. If it's not gonna matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes even thinking about it. In high school, it's only 4, so it definitely does not fit in the need to care about category. And I mean, it's even harder for kids nowadays. I mean, I just graduated like 9 years ago. Almost 10. And I don't see how you kids do it. Like, you guys are dealing with the same crap that my generation dealt with in high school on top of all this new junk. I just don't. My kids are both in elementary school, and they have already asked to be homeschooled. Because they have a few friends that are homeschooled. And Gecko Man is one of them. He's homeschooled. And they really asked me to be homeschooled. I plan on going to college for marine biology. Ooh, that would be awesome. Hello. We are doing good, Crimson. How are you doing today? We were just discussing the fact that our stream tries not to cuss. Woo! Don't go up on shore there, there's a bear! Ooh man, if that bear would have been turned around. Had to pull out my pistol. Try not to die! Let's swim over here. Yeah, we had to restart the world that all of us were doing. Because, this past weekend, you know, Sortus was having problems with his computer. Well, he got it to kind of run. Like, we went shopping on Saturday. Had to go all the way to the stupid city. Went shopping, got home, was gonna play video games. He turns on his computer and there's just a black screen. It would not work. So he got it to go on. Not really functioning that well, but he got it to turn on. He's gonna work on it more. But our ARC and our 7 days are both on private servers. And so those were fine. But our Subsistence was just on his computer. And so we lost our Subsistence. Because he had to re-download everything. Like, he had to re-download Windows. Like, he literally had nothing on his computers. We don't know if it was, I don't know if it was a virus at all. Like, his computer was the best one out of all of us. And the newest one, too. So, I don't know. Me, that's a great thing. It's always a great thing when you're having a good day. Or do you mean great thing about the fact that we don't cuss every 5 seconds? Try not to, anyway. Why is somebody growling at me? I was just going for a walk. You weren't anywhere near me, you jerk. I wanted that metal. And that fiber. Why do they gotta be so mean? Yeah. So we had to start a new world last night. And then the only ones who got on last night were me and Sortis. So the guys are just gonna have to be okay with what we did and where we chose. I don't even know if they like playing Subsistence. I think Freddy kind of likes it. But, again, Freddy sometimes can't play. But, Gecko Man, I'm not sure. Like if a streamer swears by accident, like letting it slip, that's what I do. I'm fine, I just don't like it when they create their own language. I definitely don't do that. I let it slip accidentally sometimes, but it was a very big, like, it was part of my language for a while. Not gonna deny it. You know, it was just an everyday thing for me, just normal. That was like right in front of you. Like, I did it for so long, it was not anymore about trying to look cool, it was just, this is how I spoke. And now, it's just not how I speak. Like, I go for a while without saying a cuss word. But then something will happen, mainly when I get frustrated, and then I'll cuss. But I always superly apologize for it, and don't mean to do it. So if I do it, just know, it was completely, like, knee-jerk reaction and I didn't mean to. And it will only be when I'm mad. Still not good with the bow. Holy, I missed that rabbit. I got closer to it, I think, but I still missed it. You know, I actually stumbled across a stream. Like, this was months ago. Like, I was just watching some 7 Days to Die. and none of the people that I watched was on. In fact, most of them usually end up recording and then putting their stuff on. But, so I was just going through and watching people who was just streaming, and I found another girl playing it, and I was like, oh, cool. She worshipped the devil. Like, no joke, she worshipped the devil. I got out of there. You don't know what horrible luck juju could be put on you for watching that. That was a creepy stream to stumble upon. And I worked with a girl before that she claimed to worship the devil, but really she was just like, I can do wrong things and nothing's gonna happen to me, you know? This other girl, her stream, she worshipped the devil. Not actually on the stream that I was watching, but like, she had like stuff hanging up behind her and like the numbers and stuff up, and she even said it while I was watching. Like, yeah, she had black candles, she had stuff. I mean, to nowadays, she looks like a normal person, but I think she'd be easily recognized as a person of the night. She was obviously cussing. I mention that just because that was a really random thing to just come across. It's like, hey, I worship the devil. How you doing this afternoon? Sort of thing. Just another Tuesday. I'm 1-0. I need nails, y'all. Nails. Nails are the key to the universe. I need a big fish, not a little fish. I need a big fish. Oh, I think it's a little fish. Yeah, it's a little fish. Thank you for subscribing. I don't get a lot of people that watch my videos. Not very good, and I end up being quiet sometimes when I play. Come on! Hey! Two small fish. What small fish in this pond? Where's the big fish? At least small fish are something. Would you rather have 1K YouTube subscribers or 1K Twitch? Well, I don't even have a Twitch, I don't think. So, YouTube? YouTube would be pretty cool, especially since there's so many people on YouTube and so many videos. So for somebody to come across my video on YouTube, it's pretty awesome to me. Like Death Ray, how did you come to know about us? Come on, catch a fish. Catch it, catch it, catch it. I need a big fish. Please give me a big fish. Please? Big fish? Fisher, fisher. Fisher, fisher. Come on. I was studying for an exam and I took a break and a Sortis logo caught my eye. Very nice. Very nice. Well, here's the thing about that logo though. It's kind of the person who made it, they made it from just watching our stream. And they didn't realize that no budget isn't Sortis. No budget is all of us. So technically, Sortis doesn't have a logo yet. And he's talked about this too, and we all have. Everything Sortis does, which like, he's the one who does the most work out of all of us. Everything he's under is always no budget. Everybody thinks he's no budget. His Facebook is no budget. Everything of his is no budget. But his name is Sortis. And he doesn't really dislike being called no budget. But He doesn't actually have his own logo yet. And we've discussed getting one for him when we get the one for our daughter. But it's like, everybody recognizes the no budget logo. What would we do with the no budget logo if he gets his own logo? Like, I mean, it's still going to be on the Facebook page. Still going to be there. Just, you know. Maybe not come up when Sortis is on. Thank you for the panda. Seems like the only meat I'm gonna get is tiny fish. So just keep fishing every night. Thank you very much for the panda. By the way. May. It is now May. Probably run one more game day and then get off. Actually cook dinner for my family. Have an actual home cooked meal. Not just a hot pocket. I'm not joking. The other day they literally had hot pockets for dinner. That's just the way it goes. Well, I make this, I don't really know what you would call it, but it's got sausage pieces, like, not like a hot dog, but like a sausage, but not like breakfast sausage in it, and potatoes, cheese, you know, potato, sausage potato thingy. That's really good. You cook potatoes, you cut up sausage, and you put those in with it. Like, you cut the potatoes. You don't, like, boil them or anything. You cook it with the sausage, you cook cheese and make the cheese become like a crust. And then you put barbecue in with it. I think it's delicious. And it's kind of like everything in one kind of meal. Like, I use one cooking pan. I put the potatoes on there first, cut up into just small pieces. Then I cook those for a while, and then I have like bacon grease and garlic on the potatoes. Then I cut up some sausage with it. Cook that for a while, and then I add cheese and make like a crusty layer of cheese. Hello, Mom. And it's either that or chili cheese tots. Hmm, so, I don't know. It's either gonna be the sauce thing, or chili cheese tots, or chili cheese fries. Basically, we're having something with potato in it tonight. It's really not that hard to make at all. You get like, cut the potatoes in slices, put bacon grease and garlic in the pan, and we have fresh garlic, but you can use garlic powder. I've done it as well. You cook those with salt and pepper until they're, I cook them for about 30 minutes on its own in the oven, about 350. Then I cut the pieces of sausage into pretty smaller pieces too. I put those in there, let them cook for about 15 minutes, and then I add cheese, let it cook for like another 15 minutes. So it's like, it's an hour long cooking. Like most of your, it's just mostly cooking. But then when you get it out, you add some barbecue sauce on it, head country all the way, and it tastes really good, and it's, you only dirty one pan and a cutting board and a knife to cook it. And my family really, really enjoys it. And it's not expensive at all. You get a couple of potatoes depending on how many people you're feeding. Obviously, if you have a big group, you have to feed a bunch, but with our family of 4, if it's a decent sized potato, like a pretty big one, maybe 2, maybe 3, then you get, like there's sausage they sell in the supermarket by the hot dogs that come in like 2 a pack. One of those. Then cheese, because you can use butter or bacon grease, whichever one you have. Fresh garlic or garlic powder. It's pretty simple and it tastes pretty good. And I mean, you don't even have to use barbecue sauce if you don't like barbecue sauce. I like the barbecue sauce. And usually we end up having leftover too. But it's something that, like, I started doing it when my son was young, because he's a really picky eater, and it's something that he would even eat. Potato chips, like a Lay's potato chip, and ketchup. Like an out of the bag potato chip. No. I have not. I have not at all. Not really, like, it's actually not bad. Well, it's made out of a potato. If I get any sort of dip to put my chips in, which, like, I don't buy original chips. Like, I buy flavored chips. Like, cheesy flavors or, like, sour cream and onion. I'll get, like, the sour cream and onion dip. And I'll dip those in. but I have not had ketchup. Ketchup is for like French fries. And even that, I'd rather dip my French fries in chili. Or a shake. Ever had a French fry and a shake together? It's amazing, just FYI. And just for anybody watching, no, that was not a pregnancy thing. I started eating my French fries and my shake long before I had kids. Just looked less weird when I was pregnant. French fries you could dip in anything. Except for like McDonald's French fries, I usually just eat those by themselves. Right in front of that stupid thing. Barbecue sauce, tater sauce, milkshake, ranch, you name it. I'm not a fan of the tartar sauce. Oh! I got a chicken! I got a chicken! Sorry. Texting, hold on. Please! Sorry. I'm a very, interesting person. You know, the weird thing is I'm kind of, like, I'm not huge, but I'm a chunky girl. Like, I'm that in-between girl. Have you ever pronounced Wednesday as Wednesday? Wednesday? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I don't know. But, I actually don't eat, like, weird foods and stuff. Like, for being a big girl, I'm really picky. Like, I literally got chunky off of, like, beef and broccoli and rice, okay? Like, like McDonald's French fries and cheeseburgers. Like, I actually don't eat a lot of interesting foods. There's a lot of foods I won't eat. And so I work at a church cafe and they make me try all these new things that I've never tried before. And if I'll eat them, they'll know everybody will eat them pretty much. My cousin eats 5 times as much junk as I do, and he's underweight. I don't see how people do that. Everybody I know is all into working out. I tried the workout thing. Still didn't get smaller. Well, I did. I got a little bit smaller. But then I stopped working out for 2 weeks to get our wedding and stuff together. Family and, you know, everything was coming out and everything was so hectic. And I gained all that weight back. So I'll just stay as a chunky girl. I'm fine with it. And I'll never diet. I will never diet. Because I like what I eat too much. I like rolling up to McDonald's and getting a bacon McDouble and a large fry. I like it. I eat candy. I eat chocolate every single day. I eat chocolate. And I'm not gonna count calories. My life is way too short to be counting calories.
Fresh meat.
You scared the poopy out of me. So we put that on a couple of days ago. I think it was like Friday night. It booted us off. And we got back on. And instead of playing, we tried to do my sounds and stuff. And we put that on and no one has hosted me until today. No one. And now Sortis is hosting me, and now my mom is hosting me. And I keep forgetting that that sound's gonna go off when they do that. And it's scary. I literally playing this game and was like, what's trying to kill me?
Fresh meat.
Yeah, that one, right there. If I'm not ready for that, I'm sitting here just playing this game, trying not to die. Just hear that. I seriously thought like something was coming up and attacking me. It took me a minute to figure out what it was. Okay. Calm. Very calm. So calm. You don't like chocolate? You like white chocolate? Yeah. Ah, fresh meat. Which like, sounds really cool when you're like prepared for it and you're just sitting there hanging out with your husband, picking out sounds. Not really cool when you think there's like a bear trying to eat you. But okay. Do you like white chocolate? Like all chocolate, it's just not a must for me. Okay. I despise white chocolate. Like to the point that like, you know those Easter bunnies or the Santas. You know how they have those like color designs and the eyes and stuff? Yeah, that's white chocolate mixed in with my chocolate. I eat around the eyes and the nose and the eggs. I do not eat white chocolate. I'm obsessed with chocolate. Dark chocolate's fine. Milk chocolate is amazing. I like Snickers. I like Reese's. I like Kit Kats. I like so many things. Cannot stand white chocolate. And chocolate is a must for me. What's not a must for me is sour candy. So me and you will get along just great in our chunkiness together. Because if we were on a road trip together, you can have all the sour candy, I'll have all the chocolate, we'll do just fine. We'll do just fine. Because, like, you don't want to eat my candy, and you definitely don't want to eat any leftovers that you know I want. Sortis is the same way. He likes sour candy. Like, this month, actually, we're going to be gone for a few days because me and Sortis are taking a vacation. And I'm getting candy for the trip. The largest I've ever been on the road is 12 hours. Longest you've ever been on the road is 12 hours? Where did you go? I mean, like, because our road trip is going to be like 4 hours there, 4 hours back. But I've definitely been on the road longer than that. My dad used to be a truck driver, and I would go with him during the summer. And even if he had the deadhead, we didn't stop. I live in Tennessee, and it was to Texas. Well, I live in Oklahoma, and we're about to go to Texas. Why does everybody go to Texas? One of our friends is actually involved with the rodeo, and they're going to be in Texas at the same time we're in Texas, but they're going to be 4 hours away from us. So I don't think I'm going to the rodeo. Which is kind of sad because we're not going to see them for 2 months. Gonna have to occupy myself with all my other friends and my video games. So everybody's just going to Texas. What did you guys go to Texas for? I say you guys because I'm pretty sure you're a minor, so you can't go there on your own. Not finding very many. Oh, to see family? So just like you were 6. Hmm. I can't drive. I have no hands. Sorry. We're 14 now. Still can't drive. Nope. I mean, you could if you lived in the country. Yeah. We are going for a church conference. What? And I'm so excited. Maybe it will teach me not, it's like a couples conference. Maybe it will teach me not to get mad at Sortis while we play video games. That's kind of the way we are. We technically live in the country, but around us we live right outside of the biggest town in the area. Like, it's really special. Half my block is in city limits. Half my block, whichly aka is our house, is out of city limits. Yeah, that's like the only time I get mad at Sortis anymore is when we're playing video games and I need a hand and I die. Like last night. Who backs away from the wolf? Okay, you shot it with 2 arrows. I get it's coming after you. We're trying to axe it to death and you're backing up. Really? He's like, it bit me. No joke, it bit you. I imagine if I shot something with an arrow, it's gonna bite me. He's all backing up and I wasn't able to swing on the stupid thing. So it was no help at all. Look, I'm getting all frustrated just thinking about it. I really severely hope that we have like a small group experience and they like ask us about fighting. Because I'm gonna be like, well, you know, this dude gets me killed all the time on video games and it's really, really frustrating. Just say. And don't think for a second that I forgot the other night that somebody was attacking the base. I run all the way back to the base to help defend it, and Gecko Man's just inside the base chilling. He didn't come out and take on the guy until I almost had him dead, and he killed me, and then all of a sudden Gecko Man was like, "Oh, to the rescue! I'm here." So if anybody this on Valentine's weekend is at a church conference for couples, we might be in the same room together. Wow. Just saying. I wonder if you'll be able to figure out which one's me. You know, it would be really cool if we did get famous on here, and then one day we're just out doing something, and somebody hears us talk, and they're just like, "That's you guys. I thought you would be taller." It's like, please tell me somebody laughed at that. I tried to make a joke. I think I'm funny. You're single for 14 years straight? Hmm. Well, I've been technically married most of your life. You got school to do? We have a friend like that. He's pretty cool. He's a adult though. He's got his work, he's got his car payment, his house payment. He's like, I don't need anybody until I get all of this done. School's a lot less stinky when you don't add relationships into it. I'm laughing without you. Hey, my joke was funny about somebody saying, I thought you would be taller. It was funny. You should laugh with me. Because I like to laugh. Oh. I can read. I might have, issues. Lock my security door here. Now we're completely safe. See, told you I was funny. No joke, I do jokes like this in, like, real life, so. Feel sorry for Sortus. How do you only get one chicken breast off of a chicken? I literally have chickens on my porch right now because I can hear my porch chair moving. And I get more than one piece of chicken out of them. I can go out right now and I'm not a professional chicken butcher and I could get more than one piece of chicken. You had a rooster? We have two roosters right now. One is Ty's and one is ours. And then with all the chickens together, we have about 13. Right now, because we got Ty's chickens too. We're chicken sitting. Say that fast. Chicken sitting. It only likes me out of all of my family, and then my Papa's dog killed it. Aw. See, we had a German Shepherd, and she never, she never went after the chickens. But our pit bull that we got now, she did. She didn't hurt the chicken. She just carried it in her mouth and ran off. Now we had a random dog that was running around our town that came all the way from the high school, literally like 5 miles to our house, and it killed it killed 3 of our chickens not too long ago. So we only have 2 right now that are ours because that dog came through and killed our chickens. Our dog would go outside and play with the rooster. The rooster would come to our house and crow until we let her inside. Until you let your dog inside? The rooster would be like, y'all need to get this. Don't know what these crazy humans are thinking about letting this rabid beast out in my yard. That's how I think chickens sound. No, like their rooster would want the dog out? Kind of sounds like ours. Cause our chickens play with our dog as well. Watching chickens walk is so cool. Like that's probably one of my favorite parts. Sounds a lot like our German Shepherd with our Chihuahua. They would wrestle all the time, but she would never hurt him. Isn't it crazy how the human brain ignores the second the? I'm guessing you were not done with your sentence. Uh-oh. It's becoming morning again. We're almost fully protected from at least the world outside. Well, everybody, it is, wow, way more after 4 than I thought it was going to be, and I still got to go make dinner. Sorta should be home in a bit, and because of the giant snowfall, we are not having church tonight, kid church tonight, so we should be on earlier probably. I don't know, Sortis is going to take this time, I know he will, to work on his computer, but we should be on a little earlier than 8. So, thank you very much for joining me, Death Ray. I always love the conversation. It's always very good. Thank you, Mom, for the host. I think I said that, but thank you for scaring me, all y'all. honestly don't know, because we did Subsistence last night. We were talking about it, and we haven't played 7 days in, like, weeks. You hope 7 days? Well, we were gonna do 7 days last weekend, and then Steven's computer was like, no you ain't. So I don't even know if he has 7 days downloaded yet. But maybe when he gets home we can download it. And I'll see what the guys want to play. It's kind of usually we text both the guys and all of us talk and we choose what we're going to play. I know it has been a very long time. Very long. So maybe tonight we will play some 7 days. I'll throw it out there. Maybe we could start having Sortis put out on our Facebook page what we're gonna play. We really need to get better at actually doing like a kind of schedule thing, because no joke, we're seriously like 5 minutes before we get on, hey y'all, what do you want to play tonight? So you know, maybe we will play some 7 days tonight. I don't even know if Thready will be on, and I don't even know if Thready has 7 days. Gecko Man has 7 days, and he's like that teenager that just sits on your couch and eats your food. Oh wait, he's like that in Subsistence too. I don't know. I'll talk to Sortis and them, and then I'll have Sortis put it on the Facebook page before we start streaming. So probably at least by 7, I'll have him put on what we're gonna play. And maybe we could start doing that, so everybody knows what we're playing. So, well, y'all, thank you very much for coming and spending time with me and the great, awesome conversation that we've had. I am hungry again. I'm gonna get off this for now. Oh, I guess I could switch my scene. Forgot about that. We will be on later tonight. At least I will be. Good night. I mean, goodbye, y'all. I'm all yawning. Good night. I'm done. Okay. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I literally act like this in real life, just so everybody knows. I act like this in real life. Bye, Death Ray. Hope to see you later.